exercise our cardiovascular system. Reading is a workout for our mind. So, we have crafted a best workout today, a book review session. My name is Kavni and today I am giving you a book review on the book Thea Stilton and the Missing Myth. Thea Stilton is the author of this book. The author's real name is Elisabetta Deni. She is an Italian children's books author who is famous as the creator of the characters Geronimo Stilton and Thea Stilton. There are 5 Thea sisters named Nikki, Colette, Pamela, Paulina and Violet. So, I would like to introduce this book in short. While on a vacation in Greece, the Thea sisters made friends with a company of actors. They are rehearsing for a show that's about to open. Suddenly, right before the performance, the lead actor goes missing. Fortunately, by somehow they found him and the show went amazing. They got a hard applause from the audience at the last. My favorite character in this book is Colin, as she is very energetic and full of great ideas. She is very particular about her appearance. There is nothing that Colette likes more than a manicure and pedicure. I found this book very interesting, very adventurous and lovely to read. I highly recommend this book. I highly recommend all of you to read this book once. I'm sure this book will drive you crazy. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Well, reading is my passion and today I'm going to give a book review on the book The Dog Who Wanted More. The author of this book is Soumya Rajendra. This author has written several books for children, from picture books for toddlers to young adult fiction also. So coming back to book again, there are 5 children in the book and the group gang name is the Rule Breakers Club. First one is Jagannath. He is known as the Godfather because he always used to guide everyone what to do or what not to. Second one is Monica. She is the adventurous young woman of the group. Third one is Rishi. He is known as the class topper of the group because he always used to top in the class in every subject. Fourth one is Kirti. She is known as the WWE champion of the group. And the last but not the least, Tejas, who is also known as the TV star of the group because he always used to create well stories. So, the Rule Breakers Club is a gang of 5 without a dog. And of course, gangs without a dog are just not cool. So they all knew that their parents would not be allowing to get a dog. So they decided to remedy this situation by stealing a pug named Spike. But dog owning is not easy as it sounds. The most admirable character in the story, as per my perspective, is Spike, who was the dog. The clever and treacherous creature turned the gang upside down. Talking about the best incident in the plot on page number 25, which is fixed in my mind because it has created a messy image in my mind. While he littered in the lap of Tejas and poor Tejas maintained a dignified silence. My only question to the rule breakers is, can the rule breakers survive this trouble-making dog and save the world while they are at it? So I felt this story was well designed, well plotted and well knitted. So I suggest all of you to read this book and you will feel fantastic.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Mannat. It is rightly said, exercise is to body and reading is to mind. The name of my series is Mallory Thomas. This book is written in UK by Guy Blatton. In this story, there is a girl named Daryl Rivers. She was sent in a boarding school. That's Mallory Towers. Mallory Towers have 4 towers. Daryl, Gendeline, Alyssa and the other girls were in the North Tower. Well, talking about on the most admirable character of the story, that's Daryl Rivers. Because the author who had written this story, she first told us about Daryl, that how she was leaving behind her friends and family. liked the most? That's when they did pranks and tricks on the teachers and on the children. While reading this book, we don't get bored. So, this book is must to be read. Thank you.
Hi everyone! Today I'm gonna give my reviews on the book The Treasure of the Sea by Thea Stilton. In this book, Thea Stilton and Thea's sisters are called to help the aquarium. When they reached there, they were perplexed. The sea ring had started vanishing. Then they got to know why it is happening. The music of the sea has stopped because the sea violin has been theft. After a long journey through many struggles, and they also got to know about an ancient monument and many other fantastical creatures. They got the sea violin. I admire Nikki the most because she's so energetic and clever. The most important incident, as per my perspective, is when all the Thea sisters entered the seashell palace. It was so beautiful and majestic. And what I disliked about this book was the face of that ugly crab. From my point of view, I would give 4 out of 5 to this book because my perspectives jive with the author. Thank you.
My name is Raj Singh, and it is truly said, some books are to be read while some books are to be swallowed. The title of the book that I am going to review is The Adventure of Ulysses. This book was written almost 3000 years ago by a Greek poet named Homer. He named this story The Odyssey and was written again in a form of a novel by James Joyce in 1920 and was retold by William Webb and Henry Emery in a form of a comic. This story is based on Greek mythology, and some people believe that this story is based on Greek history. In this story, the main protagonism, Ulysses, was sent to rescue a Greek princess and find himself in a 10 years war, but that was only the start of his problems. On his way back, he runs into a one-eyed giant and a witch. Well, talking about my favorite character is in this story is Ulysses himself, because he is smart, brave, and he never gives up. And when he is determined to do anything, he makes sure that the task is accomplished. The element I liked the most in this story was when Ulysses made a wooden horse to conquer the country. The book is divided into 2 parts. The first part is on his way to save the princess and conquer the country. And the second part is on his way back home. Well, all those who love adventure, strolling, and thriller of the chase, this book stands for all those.
Everyone, I am Jugaad. Well, reading is my passion, and I am going to give a glimpse on the book The Happy Prince. And the author of the book is Oscar Wilde, and he is well known for his witty comedies. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a giant who lived in a garden that was full of flowers and birds because of the children, and he gets irritated while seeing the children playing in the park. So he built huge walls near the garden and nobody came for playing. Then he realized that if children will come, seasons will occur in my park and birds will again start chirping in my park. So when he broke down the wall, all came and sat on the tree. But at last there was a child who was not able to sit, and when he came for helping him, all ran away except him. And when they saw me helping him, they all came inside the garden again. And then after that day, he didn't came back. One day I saw him again, and I was quite old. He said, "Close your eyes." Then when I opened it, it was a very beautiful place. He said, "Now we are in paradise." The story ends. I can't help admiring a character possessing no name because he was an angel. And an angel is a fantasy. The image, which is well designed by Oscar Wilde, is while the children were viewing the giant helping the small child. The majesty of the book lies in its tone and language. Thank you.